Hey y'all, welcome to the channel. Hope y'all are staying cool today. They say it's gonna feel like it's 100 degrees out there, and I ain't into being in all that mess today, are y'all? Y'all, I pray for everybody gotta work outside. It's just too blame hot. I think if you have to work in a shop, they need to have some kind of flipping air conditioning in there. You know, forget all the dang doors wide the heck open. Fix it so it's cool in them places. These men folk need some cool air. Anyway, so today starts my Vlogust day at number 12. And what have I done so far? I went out and mowed a little bit of grass. Y'all, I didn't move all that mess I usually move. I said, forget it. I mowed just what I needed to mow, and then the lawnmower gave out of gas. Tim's got my lawnmower gas can in the back of the truck with him today. So, my lawnmower died right there in the front yard, but I had already mowed just about everything that I could mow until I was to get in the backyard. So, it's all good. Anyway, I went outside and went down the hill to the garden. Y'all, that garden is a mess. I don't even want to show you what my garden looks like. I mean, there is so many freaking weeds up in there. You can't even see the watermelon. You can't even see them watermelons, y'all. I picked some tomatoes, and they're in the kitchen, and my butt ain't getting up. You just have to take my word for it. I got another mess of beans, and of course some are bigger than others because we overlooked them, and some are smaller. So anyway, look y'all, that's a good mess of beans, isn't it? I took my shovel when I was walking out there because remember I said the grass was high in the watermelons. I'm telling you, that stuff is about knee high, getting close to it, if not already. So I kind of was moving the shovel in there trying to find my watermelons. So I got to get Tim, and he's always tired when he comes home, but I told him, I said, you got to go down there with me and check the watermelons. I thumped them, and they sounded like they're supposed to when they're ripe, you know. And but I did that last year and opened it up, and it was white. And I'm so scared to pick one, and I'm itching, y'all. And they turned out white again, and I need to mark on my calendar. Any of y'all grow watermelons that is listening to this video? Tell me, when do you mark down so you know when they might be ready? The day you plant the plant itself, or when you see the watermelon starting to form? When do you mark it so that way you know how many days it's growing? Somebody tell me. Please tell me. I need some help. So let's see. I have the stripies. I call them stripies. I don't remember what the names are, but they are the ones that's got the dark green stripes in it. How many of those did I see down there? Gosh knows, I can't remember. About 4 or 5 of them, I think. One of those have already busted a month or so ago, so I don't know why that one busted. But anyway, I picked some, and I found one of my beans. The cayenne peppers, I picked a bunch of those, so I'm going to leave those sitting on my counter, and maybe they'll turn red. The rabbits or something's been getting out there eating, and I picked 2 jalapeno peppers. So all of that's about done. Oh, and what about that pork that I showed you on my vlog for yesterday? What do you think? I'm really enjoying canning, period. Canning meat I can't wait to pop the top and start trying it out. It looks so good in the jars. I asked Tim yesterday, I said, okay, is there any request for anything that you want me to can? I said, I've done the beef stew, I've done chicken, now I've done pork, potatoes, and string beans. Oh, and speckled butter beans and green limas and great northerns. That is what I have canned so far. I said, do you have any request? And he never does. Just as long as I feed him, that's all that matters to him. But, oh, and salsa and tomatoes. I almost forgot that. I don't know why, but I almost forgot that. But anyway, I want to start keeping an eye out up here at this grocery store that's by my house and get reduced meat and start canning that. And I'd love to can some more of that beef stew. I was about to say I really need to leave the potatoes out, but you know, if I be ever so careful in what I eat that day, I could eat that potato or just give that potato to Tim, but all of the starch mess, all of the carby mess is in the juice, so you might as well eat the potato. It's the way I feel about it. But anyhow, I'm going to get off of here and finish snapping and stringing these beans. And my Young and the Restless is on, so I got to pause this just for an hour because I got to watch my Young and the Restless. I'm sure none of y'all watch the Young and the Restless that's watching this, but I have watched this thing with my grandmother, and I've never stopped. And bless her heart, she's long gone from here, but I never stopped watching it. So anyway, I'm getting off here to watch Young and the Restless. I will see y'all after a while. So, in the middle of my Young and the Restless, I decided, I'm about to starve. I need something to eat. So I ran in there and fixed me a keto meal. I'm going to tell you, I have found something that I absolutely love. And I made one up. And I need to do a video and show y'all how I do mine. So good, but it's messy. Sometimes. But, now, the meat that's up here, I cooked the other day in my pressure cooker. I had some country-style pork ribs. And I put a dry rub on them. Threw them in my pressure cooker. I seared them on all sides. And then I cooked them in the pressure cooker. I don't even remember how long now. But anyhow, those things were so tender and so good. And I wanted to show you. That's the meat that's on these today. Look y'all. Can you see that? They're called a CHAWAFFLE, but it's a waffle. So I'm going to call it a CHAWAFFLE. These things are really good, and I just wanted to show it to you. That's pork with mayonnaise on it, and cheese and egg. And this one, by far, is not the prettiest one I've ever made, but they're really crunchy. And being I stacked my meat up so tall, I don't think that I can take it and pick it up so y'all can hear the crunch, but I'll try. Let's see. The mess is already falling out. I tell you what. Watch this. Look at the meat already hanging up. I can't pick it up. I can't pick it up and eat it in front of you, but this one's not the prettiest one that I've made so far. But leave it in there an extra amount of time and it gets really, really crunchy. And they haven't tasted eggy. You got to make sure that you put cheese all around the edges and everything. and it doesn't taste eggy. It's awesome. I'm really enjoying these CHAWAFFLEs, but they're really called a CHAWAFFLE. But I just like the CHAWAFFLE. Anyway, I'm going to go eat lunch, finish my Young and Restless. See you in a little bit. Well, guys, it is 5 o'clock in the afternoon. After I got through talking to y'all and watched The Young and the Restless, and I had lunch, I finished snapping them beans, I ended up cooking them. I didn't want to waste my jars on those because I have had issues. Even though I have strung and snapped them, somehow I miss 1 or 5. And I don't want to waste my jars on those particular beans. I have just not had a good time with Kentucky Wonders this year. So anyway, nothing really happened around here today. I ended up laying down to take a nap. I never got a nap because I ended up getting on YouTube and watching some of y'all's videos, and I never fell asleep. And then my daughter called me, or she messaged me, and we did FaceTime, and I just got off the phone with her, and my phone is about to freaking die. So, and I've got Tim's cord in here, and I'm having to hold it just right, so I hope it doesn't cut off while I'm talking to y'all. So anyhow, I feel kind of yucky in my stomach today, and I don't know if it's where I did that non-keto food this weekend, and it just, I just feel yucky in my stomach. But anyway, on to the keto and the whey thing. You know, I said that I didn't do keto this weekend, and I ended up gaining 2 pounds because of it. I weighed this morning, and I gained 2 pounds. So, I have done keto today. You saw my lunch. So that was some pork that I cooked and those CHAWAFFLEs. And the CHAWAFFLEs are only egg and cheese in the waffle machine. So, you know, I didn't have any carbs today. Sadie knocks my hand and shakes me. So I haven't had any carbs today. So that's been really, really good. My dinner this evening, excuse me, I got those string beans, and I'm going to quit knocking my hand. See, that's what's knocking my hand, y'all. Miss Sadie. Anyway, I cooked those string beans, and Tim's going to have boiled taters, and I had taken a steak out of the freezer to thaw that had already been cooked. He had grilled 4 ribeyes a while back I had told y'all about, but anyway, so I had wrapped one up in some freezer paper and stuffed it in the freezer. Well, I took it out to thaw, and I took 3 chicken legs out, so that would be a variety for us to eat. But honestly, beings, I feel, I think I'm not going to worry about cooking those chicken legs. We can just split that steak, because I am just not feeling it today. I mean, is it really worth having a cheat day on keto? I really don't think so, because, you feel yucky. I hope tomorrow is better. But anyway, I'm going to get off of here and call it a day. I hope y'all have a wonderful rest of your day. This is vlog number 12, I think. Anyway, y'all have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye now.